you're looking for a new sport or just looking to make new friends, bowling would be an excellent option for you. Bowling allows people to socialize and create new opportunities to make new friends. One bowler that has stood out to me is Logan Bound. He thinks bowling has a significant impact on mental awareness. It's an excellent opportunity to socialize with others and make new friendships. I trust Coach Hughes and Mr. Bemmel to make the right decisions for our safety. I'm focused on getting better every day. Either way, I'm excited to get on the lanes every day with the guys. His family was a big part of why he enjoyed bowling. His grandpa was a skilled bowler, and that's why he started at such a young age. My favorite part of the season is traveling with the team and experiencing the difficulty of throwing a consistent shot under pressure. For me, I think I thrive under pressure, Bound says. Practices will start mid-November 2020. Bowling season is from December to February, but with everything going on, that might change. The bowling team travels to different bowling centers and face off against other schools, including all the high schools in the Little Hawkeye Conference that face off. There are schools from all over Iowa that compete too. It's a great time meeting other bowlers, coaches, while getting competitive with their teams. Everyone can join, so don't be afraid to come out and have fun. With wrestling coming up soon, here are some guidelines and things to look into this year due to COVID restrictions and making sure kids stay safe. These are state guidelines that they require the team to abide by. Practices. Mandatory cleaning of mats and surfaces before and after every practice or use. Consider taking breaks prior to any 15-minute period of wrestling in order to sanitize/wash hands and social distance. Dual meets and tournaments. Consider conducting weigh-ins by team rather than shoulder-to-shoulder by weight. Consider conducting weigh-ins with multiple certified scales. No team handshakes after meets. Acknowledge opponents from across the mat. Verify that all contestants on your team are in good health and showing no symptoms of illness. If not, don't allow them to travel or compete. Mandatory cleaning of mats after each round/session. Here are some of the rules set in place and some helping tips for people that are going into the sport unsure about wrestling due to risk. Open mats are every Monday and Thursday from 3:45 p.m. to 5 p.m. Battle of the Books. There's usually 2 teams and 6 people on each team. At times, Newton has had only 1 team and even 3 teams before. Mrs. Nelson believes this year there will be 2 teams. Each year, there is a state year competition for the winners. Each team has to read 28 books from varying genres that they can each pick from, which allows each student to read from their favorite genres. You will take 2 tests to test your knowledge of the books. The first test is multiple choice questions about each book in general. The second test gives you the title of the book, you provide the name of the author spelled correctly. The top 16 scores get to compete at each statewide at the end of April in Marshalltown. In the last 4 years, the Newton High School team took first place 3 out of 4 times and came in second the other time. Last year, because of COVID, the battle was held online and we won, but there was no grand battle because of quarantine. If you are interested in participating, go to the LMC and see Mrs. Nelson for more information.
NHS Silver Corps mission is to instill within students the importance of community service and encouraging students to be accountable for investing in their own education, their school, and their community on a regular basis. The program provides recognition to students who give service by volunteering their time free of charge to individuals or organizations in the Newton and surrounding areas. This is a voluntary program which helps the students demonstrate responsibility, gives them work experience, scholarship, volunteer hours, and also gives them an important opportunity to experience making a contribution to their community. Students interested in more information regarding the Silver Cord, please contact Ms. Tremmel. It's not too late to join. Members that complete 100 hours of volunteer service by May of their graduation year will graduate with the Silver Cord honor. We have many community members / businesses to ask for student volunteers this school year.
Principal Peters tries to impact someone's day positively every single day. On the first day of school in 2014, Principal Peters' life was forever changed when his mother passed away. She was the person who has inspired him the most because when he was 15 years old, his father died in a plane crash. He realizes now that she had one of the toughest jobs ever. My mom taught me tolerance and acceptance for everyone, no exceptions. It took me a long time to learn her lessons, and I still believe I'm learning them today, Principal Peters said. Principal Peters has been at Newton High School for 17 years. Still, before he was our principal, he actually was a social studies teacher who also coached wrestling. Principal Peters loves wrestling. It's one of his all-time favorite sports. He used to compete in it, and he loves to watch it. Principal Peters explains why he wanted to be a principal. I thought I could influence the school to become more tolerant and accepting. I also knew that I could do this by hiring the right people to work with all types of students. Principal Peters still suffers adversity year after year, but nonetheless, this past year with the pandemic has been one of the most challenging. He lost his father-in-law to COVID, and he's been finding new ways to relate to students, and he says that it has been difficult. I love to interact with students and see them smile, but wearing a mask has made that more difficult, Principal Peters said. Although he might find the mask wearing harder to interact with students, he also understands the benefits of wearing them to students and staff so they can be in the building to work during this time. We need to keep those masks on. Wear them properly over our nose and mouth. Don't linger in the halls. Wash your hands as frequently as you can. Help NHS keep our numbers low. Go Cards. These are the morning announcements Principal Peters makes every morning before school starts. Principal Peters also finds time to do what he loves outside of school hours. He enjoys spending time with his family, lifting weights, boating, biking, and doing other things outdoors. He even enjoys working hard sometimes, which makes sense because he used to do construction when he was younger. Don't forget, he still loves wrestling. And his favorite holidays, Christmas and the 4th of July. Mr. Peters would probably ask you, if he ran into you in the hallway, he might ask you if you've impacted somebody's life positively today.
Okay, when was the last time you went trick-or-treating?
I would probably have to say 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What was your favorite trick-or-treat candy?
Probably a little Twix.
Twix?
Yeah,
Will you be eating some of those Twix this weekend?
probably.
Attaboy. All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What was the last age you went trick-or-treating at?
I don't know if I was 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what your favorite candy was?
Reese's Cup?
Is it still your favorite candy?
Yeah.
Mine too. Nice choice. Thanks. Last grade that you went trick-or-treating?
Last grade?
Yeah.
2 years ago, so 10th.
10th grade? Okay. What was your favorite candy?
Snickers.
Snickers. What do you think the presidential candidate's favorite candies are?
Not sure. Maybe Hershey's and Heath.
Okay, very good. All right. Hey, thanks for playing along. Have a happy Halloween.
Hello Cardinals. The Newton High School Cardinal TV now brings you Senior Spotlight Shoutouts. These shoutouts are made to put a spotlight on one special senior who has accomplished something amazing. For our first ever Senior Spotlight Shoutout, we will be shining on our light, Kate Callahan. Kate is a member of the Newton High School girls volleyball team and started playing volleyball when she was in sixth grade. She has played for the school since 7th grade and has also played for multiple different clubs in Iowa. She currently still plays for the school, but also for the Iowa Powerplex. She has been with them for 3 years. Kate enjoys playing with both teams, but prefers playing with her club because there is more competition. I enjoy every single moment of playing varsity, Kate said. She is planning on finding a college in which she can play volleyball. She does not have any particular college she is looking at, just anywhere she can travel, such as Florida or California. It is also the right fit for her. Her dream college would be UCLA. Kate received a plaque for her 1,000 assist points scored over her career in volleyball. Both she and the varsity girls are incredibly happy for her. I set this goal for myself as a freshman, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to achieve it, so achieving it as a senior was amazing, Kate said about winning her reward. Her team felt as if an overall accomplishment, and they were very proud of her. Volleyball is definitely Kate's favorite sport and favorite thing to do. Some more fun facts about Kate. Kate's favorite activity outside of school is working out, lifting weights, and swimming. Kate's favorite thing about volleyball is the competitiveness. She played with her sister for the past 3 years. Her biggest supporters are her family. Her favorite tournament she has ever attended to is the Chicago tournament. She's going to miss her teammates the most about the Newton High School volleyball team. She tries to concentrate on her footwork and most when playing. She has only participated in volleyball and track. She's going to miss her teachers and most after she graduates.
Chee-cha-cha-ra-ra!